YouTube, kind of unannounced, kind of live there. But I'm doing a little bit of a track talk here. Kind of already done one for the Money Pit Raceway Facebook page there, or group page there. But let's see, waiting for people to come in. But anyway, talk about the track here. We are going to be doing some racing this weekend, which is going to be beautiful weekend. Saturday is supposed to be a high of 55 with a low chance of rain, like 20% chance of rain. It's supposed to look good. So we're going to definitely get out and do some racing. We actually tried to do some racing last week. Last Saturday, we got our practice time in. We got some our qualification, qualified laps in, and then we were going to start doing our main race, and then we got washed out, which was a bummer. Which we knew that there was a good chance that we probably would get washed out. They were saying it was like a 50-50 chance of rain, and they said that the week before, and it never rained a drop. The track is going poor on that track. It's heading that way. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, these little gnats. But yeah, got lost my train of thought there. But anyway, and what's up? It's gonna pour on that track. It's heading. Don't say that, Dan. Don't say that. Don't say that it's gonna rain. We're supposed to get a little bit of shower tonight here, which is not going to be too bad. We did get a little downpour Wednesday night there. So if anything, it's going to help with the track. Like I was saying on the Money Pit Raceway Facebook page, is that it kind of will help me out. We're getting hammered right now with hell. Damn, sorry to hear that. But yeah, I mean, the rain will help me out a little bit. That way I can get out here and kind of smooth out the track, start prepping and stuff. I'm going to be actually doing that tomorrow, Friday afternoon. Going to get back out here and do the routine maintenance on it, cutting the grass, smoothing out the track, filling in what holes that needs to be filled in from washouts or rain and stuff like that. So yeah, Swampers, what's going on, buddy? All right, let's flip this camera around. The track, yeah. My mother-in-law got total golf balls. Nice, looks amazing. Thank you, G. Carter. Thank you very much. Yeah, so like I said, Friday afternoon I'll be getting out here, straightening out the track, cutting the grass, smoothing out the whole entire track there to fill in some of those spots and stuff like that. It looks really good right now. A couple areas that need work, like here on turn two always washes out right here because it's a downhill slope. Try to get you guys a better view of that. So yeah, so turn two always washes out here, so I'll have to throw some more dirt in there. Usually a lot of it is going back there, so I have to fix that. But looking good. Back here, I'm going to be working on this. Like I said, working on the whole entire place. Little washout area right there. You can see like the trail of where the water runs at in here. So we're going down here. So far, just lost cable. Big deal. Nothing. Well, I'm glad I'm entertaining you. But so like I said, the track is on a downhill slope going towards the creek over there. And the water kind of rushes down. You can kind of see where the water has rushed down and stuff like that. And it goes right here and exits out. And a lot of our dirt is back there. So I got to figure a way out of getting the track to drain without losing dirt. So uh, I'm looking at different techniques, different things to do to prevent that. That's why I put that board right there to kind of help keep the dirt in for right now until I can come up with a solution on how to fix that issue. It happens right there and right there. And we do have a spot here where it kind of floods up. You can see where it kind of caved in going across the grass there. Yeah, so I have to figure out some type of way. I was thinking maybe like a screen, some kind of like a silt fence or a screen mesh or something like that. Maybe some rocks or something like that to kind of help filter the water through. Any suggestions? I would very much appreciate that on fixing that issue there. But anyway, so last week I added in these 4 jumps right here. Well, one long jump actually. So that way when we're coming off the back stretch here, we hit the tabletop, come off, hit this berm or this bank right here, sends you off, jumps over, and then you keep going. That worked really well. We didn't get to test out, really didn't get to run it that much last Saturday because we got rained out and stuff, but hopefully this week we'll get a lot more time on these jumps there. These are perfect jumps. I mean, they're actually for like BMX bikes, skateboards, stuff like that. They're called land waves, and they are perfect. They're at the right height where the trucks can jump without jumping really too high and stuff like that. So yeah, but anyway, I'll straighten up all this. I have been throwing out some lime this past week to help dry out the track, harden the dirt up and stuff like that. Something I've been doing. Little washout spots right there. This hill right here, this jump got to be redone. It's got a very high pitch on it. So actually when we've been jumping, it's actually been throwing up our front end of our trucks up and it causing us to land really hard down. So that has to be redone up, maybe cut it down a little bit, shed it down a little bit, all that good stuff. Here in the inner loop, we call it the inner course. This is the outer course and this is the inner course. But anyway, this one was pretty good. I'm gonna get out here and smooth out that part here. Of course, gotta put some weed killer down, kill some weeds and stuff like that. Yeah. So, of course, we got some jumps there. Now, I know a lot of people has told me about these jumps here, like it's not the full length of the track, and I understand that. Reason why we did this is that some of the guys who are newbies to the RC racing, this will kind of help them line up in a straight way and go, and not go from the side and stuff like that. So trying to kind of little concrete curve with the opening at the 3/8 mesh ramp. Hey, that's a great idea, Swamper. Thank you. We did thought about concrete before, but I wasn't really sure what to do on that part. But thank you, man. I really do appreciate that. But anyway, get back to the ramp here. So that's the reason why we kind of left it right here in the middle, just kind of help these guys learn how to control their vehicle when it comes to a jump and stuff like that. I'm still totally new to the RC racing. It's one of the part of the hobby that I really never got into. But I started getting into it because Jake and Jonathan got into the construction stuff with me, so I decided to get into a part of the hobby they like doing. But it's really fun on this inner loop here. We come out here, turn right here, and there's a nice little bank. Give them a target. That's it. That's exactly what I was thinking there, Bill, is to give them a target on jumping there. So yeah, but yeah, it has a nice little bank area. Let's tilt the camera to the side so you can see it. So yeah, So I'm actually gonna pull this up tomorrow, dig out a little bit and sink it down into the ground a little bit more. I know one end is kind of up off the ground a little bit, so I need to fix that. Of course, just the weed eating stuff, you know, normal maintenance and stuff like that I do. But what Losi do y'all have? Do you have? I have a Losi 22S. So short course truck, and love it. So it's a good truck, good platform. Eventually I'll have to upgrade. Anyway, one of the things I did a few weeks ago on the track here, we were watering the track down to keep the dust down and stuff like that. So we have our water hose over there, and we run a water hose out here with 2 sprinklers hitting the track there. And from pulling that hose over the vinyl wall, because this is a vinyl wall right here, it's actually flashing, roofing flashing that you use on roofs there. That was pulling the wall off of the stakes there. So what I ended up doing was putting a water hookup out in the middle of the track, which is right here. This is our water hookup with a hose down there. Of course, it's got water, that's groundwater from the rain and stuff like that. But that's where we can pull our hose out and wet the portion of the track and stuff. So it's a good idea. So yeah, that looks good. Wall's holding up really good. That's been a blessing right there. Out talk about this black pipe, corrugated pipe here. You see that we got it down below and we got it on top of the wall. Why do we have it on top of the wall? Who can answer that? There's 6 people watching. Come on, somebody gotta know the reason why we did this. Come on. Anissa, what's up? Chris, well done. Thank you. Come on. What's the pipe up there on top of the wall for? Anybody? Yeah, Travis, yeah. Depth perception, so you don't get a silver ass. Yes, that's right, yeah. That was my little idea, since sometimes we do go over the wall or go on top of the wall there. This will help protect the chassis of the vehicles. That was kind of my idea. I had, you know, some of this pipe left over. It's like let's do that, so that way they'll land on there and not really damage anything other instead of being like that right there. So this is a neat little idea right here. I can't take full credit on this part here. This is Ryan's doing, but Robert brought some of these little checker flags over, and we had them drilled down into the post there. Of course, these guys will fly over the wall there and hit them and knock them down. One of them got chewed down to like a pencil, like to a short little pencil. So my buddy Ryan came up with this idea of using some door stoppers to help for flexing. That was a good idea, because, you know, when them cars come over, they'll hit it. Boing, boing. So yeah, that was a nifty little idea there. Nice touch. Yeah, that's nice. With their small tabletop here, probably about 2 feet, 2.5 feet tall, not very tall, but I did end up putting this outdoor carpet on top of the tabletop here, and that would actually help with the water eroding it, or, you know, taking it down. It's also helped protecting the jump as well, so when we're hitting it, we're not causing ruts in the jump there. And this definitely has been working. It's hold up, and I need to do it with this one. The only problem is that this stuff is it's not cheap. For like I think I got 12 foot of it, and it was like $130 some for it. and it was only about enough to cover this. But we did it in a good way. We, dug out about right here, buried it underground, went up, we stapled it all down, or nailed it down and stuff. But that worked out good. I need to do the same thing with this jump here, but that's a later on ordeal. But so yeah, that's the track. Like I said, maintenance stuff I gotta do this Friday, and all that good stuff. So yeah, so there you go. Yeah. Let me show you this over here too. This is our picnic area. Sure, we have our lunch and stuff like that. Like I said, I told you guys on the stream, we do a cookout here, which I provide that. Me and my dad, or Ryan, we provide a lunch for the guys. Just something to have while we're here all day racing and stuff. So we got a nice little picnic table, some chairs there, grill, our little redneck table there. So we usually have some snacks, chips, stuff like that, drinks and stuff like that, and then our lunch, which varies on different weekends. It could be hot dogs, hamburgers. We've done pork chop sandwiches. We've done beer bratwurst and stuff like that. But yeah. Now on race day, this place right here is all covered with tents. I have a 20 by 20 tent. Whopper, sounds like a fun day. Oh yeah, it's always a fun day. But I have a 20 by 20 tent set up. Then guy Robert has a 10 by 10. Travis has a 10 by 10. My dad has a 12 by 12. So we have a lot of tents set up here. And one of the things that I do on Saturday, it's a 2-hour setup time for me out here on Saturday. I get out here about 8 o'clock and I start setting up everything, the tents, the cords, the timing system. I do a whole heap and lot in the morning there, so these guys can get here and be able to break out the cars, get out there on the track, and have a fun day of racing and stuff. So I do a lot of work. So it's 2 hours in the morning just to set up everything. Dad's helping me, and if I do have any help, it's much appreciated. But I try to set up everything before these guys get here, which we meet about 10 o'clock in the morning there. So like I said, I get out here at 8 o'clock, set up everything. So the tables, chairs, the whole 9 yards, all that good stuff. So these guys can get here. And that doesn't count the stuff I do on Friday afternoon. Getting out here, spending the whole afternoon maintenance in the park, not the park, but the track, cutting the grass, all that stuff. Just all the stuff I do. So and I been doing a time on the race day from 10 to 4. And the reason why I started doing that, because we used to run a lot later, but the reason why I'm doing 10 to 4 is because by 3:30, 4 o'clock, I am feeling exhausted because, wake up about 7:30, well, actually 7 o'clock in the morning, have my morning thing, coffee, breakfast, and then get out here, spend 2 hours setting this up, and then we're out here racing. And then of course throughout the day of racing, I get out there and I scrape the track down. After every couple races, I'll scrape the track down, roll it out, roll it, pack it down and stuff like that. So a lot of work I do for for one day of fun, but it's worth it. I like doing it. It gives me something to do when I get home and stuff. But I mean, it's looking good. It's come a long way in such a short time. And I have to say thanks to all the guys that been lending a hand in this this big project, this money pit. That's the reason why we call it the money pit, because it's been a money pit. Wait until you get older, you think you're tired by 3. Dennis, at 3 you're hitting the early bird specials, getting those discounts I can't get. I can't get a cup of coffee for 25 cents. But yeah, anyway, my friends, I just wanted to kind of spend a little time talking about the park, or not the park, that's the park over there, the crawler park, which is in badly need of some shaping up. But I just wanted to spend a little bit here this afternoon and talk about the track. Yeah, I'm ready for a nap at 4. Me too. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here, talk a little bit about the track, talk about stuff, stuff that needs to be done, what I do when it comes to a RC Saturday racing here. So I just do a whole heap and a lot of stuff. And I know the guys that come out here really do appreciate all that I do, so they can be able to do all, to do this. I don't have to set up the tents, the chairs, the tables and stuff like that. I just do it because that way these guys can get here and just have a fun day and not have to worry about setting up this, that, and stuff like that. Because some people do have a time period. 2 good races, 1 tip: gear your car so you can hit top speed at the end of the longest straightaway, shoot down. And yeah, good. Yeah, thanks, Bill. Yeah. Well, yeah, let me tell you about the track. One of the other things about the track. So the track is a 2-in-1 type track, all right? So I wanted to have it where we can do an oval race around the thing, and then we can do like a road course, and slow is fast. Yeah, slow is fast, especially when it comes to the jumps in the air. You don't want to be up in the air too long. You want to be on the ground where you can catch that speed and stuff. But yeah, but anyway, so the middle part right here, the inner loop, is our road course, I guess you want to say. So that way we have 2 tracks in one small location. The track is about 84 feet long by 48 feet wide. So pretty good, decent little track, But yeah, so that's how we set it up to race. So we'll do 1 race with the oval, 1 race with the inner. We call this the outer course, and we call the inside the inner course. So a little joke there, some of you get that. But all right, my friends, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. It's getting night here. The mosquitoes or the gnats are starting to bug me. We look like we do got some rain coming in. They said that it is going to be coming here tonight, but it's like a 30-40% chance. So, but anyway, there you go. Great tip, Swamper. I feel like yeah. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in and watching. Later, buzz. Stay cool, stay safe. Yeah, definitely will. But yeah, again, thanks you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hearing me mumble on for about 25 minutes. But awesome live. Later, y'all. See you, Robert. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Stay safe, stay cool, and good job on track. Thanks, Swampers. And stay safe and all that good stuff. Stay cool, and be sure to watch the race video there when I get it put out. It's going to be pretty cool. You're going to hear the whole tracking system and stuff. I got a speaker sitting right next to the camera and stuff like that, so you'll hear the broadcast of the times and stuff like that. But anyway, my friends, again, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all later.